Hi everyone, welcome back to Unlimited Potential. We're here today with your full moon reading. I'm Michelle Wright.
And I'm Chrissy Capel.
Thanks so much for joining us again today. If you are new to our channel, welcome. We're so happy to have you here. We provide you with bonus readings every month for the full and new moons as they come into cycle.
Yes.
We use the Numerology Oracle cards from Yasmin Bolin, as well as her teachings and
Yes.
her newsletters and all of the information that she so graciously provides for us. And we certainly appreciate her. I know that I will link this information in the description box below so that you can check her out as well.
Absolutely. So our full moon for December falls on the 29th this month, and it is the full moon in Cancer.
It is.
So, as we know, full moons resonate with bringing things to light,
Right.
things that you've worked on.
It's a great time to like reevaluate your progress and make any little adjustments that you might need at this time.
Right. To mimic nature is to shine your light.
Very,
So
very nicely said.
Let it shine bright. So this particular full moon welcomes change.
Yes.
Okay.
It speaks to like individuality and intuition.
And freedom.
Yeah. What greater power?
Yeah.
Intuition, freedom, individuality.
Yes.
And we heard from Yasmin too, there's a bit of excitement coming in this.
Absolutely.
It feels like a great big finish. You know, this is like a drum roll to enter us into the new year.
And
so
that we need.
yeah, we all need that, and it could really bring a good bit of positive change and you know, a change in spirit and excitement. So please understand that this is a general reading for the collective. Take what resonates for you and, you know, work with those energies.
Yep.
Leave the rest behind. And with that, we have pre-shuffled the deck. We will shuffle again here. And then Chrissy's going to shuffle in hand and hope that the cards choose themselves, which they generally do.
Yes. Ooh, that one was like.
And I will continue to flinch every time.
I think I flinched for you there.
I swear, we're
high.
like a year into this, and I still feel like I do this every once in a while because of the trajectory.
Well, that one card did jump pretty high, but it landed back in the
Yeah,
deck.
it went right back in.
I think I even flinched for you.
I saw it. That's what
like,
reminded me.
Woo.
All right, guys. So if you're new here, please subscribe so that you know so that we know this information resonates for you, or that you are enjoying our content, and click that bell so you're notified anytime we release a new video. Like I said, we will do a full and new moon video as bonus material for you every single month, as well as a numerology reading every week. Our weeks run Sunday through Saturday, so look for them. What do you got there? Oh, that just reminds me of the season. So as Chrissy goes, this guidebook is set up a little bit differently, so I'm going to go and cheat and jump ahead to find them so that we can be more efficient for you guys.
Yep.
We will hope to choose about 3 cards, unless the universe chooses more for us.
Nothing else flipped over. No.
Do our own interpretation and then choose to check in with Yasmin's guidance from her guidebook.
That's way too many. That was like 7 cards.
Okay, guys, we lost our camera there. So we're back at it. What I was saying is that we don't edit these videos. But we will do our own interpretation and then also consult Yasmin's guidance in her guidebook and give you an affirmation for the cards as well. So I'm going to jump ahead and find the cards that are coming already. Bear with us.
While we wait for one more to...
What do you think? I know. They're like frozen inside the deck. This doesn't look like that one. Oh, because I didn't read it correctly.
That's right.
Come on, Michelle. I wanted that moon. Apparently, I'm going to have to go back and look at that myself. Oh, boy. Here we go. First card is a beautiful representation of the season. Okay. And then I feel like there's another one coming, though. I know we're asking for a lot, but I mean, you know, come on. What was that? I wasn't looking. What did you guys see? probably speaks to what we have coming on. Fixed moon, Gemini. All right, you want to walk them through, and I'm just going to keep finding them.
Okay, so the first one that decided to show itself was the waning moon. Waning moon, not waning moon.
The mood is like that. They're never coming today. It's crazy.
It's terrible. It says, what do you need to release? So I think with all of our moon cycles, it's always what's the word I'm looking for? It's a time to reevaluate, like you said.
Always,
earlier.
yes.
And see what you need to let go of. To start your new cycle, because that's what the full moon is the end of a cycle, and it's going to start again.
It's a good time to not only let go, but also let be. You know, if it's not meant for you, then don't force it.
Absolutely.
This is a good time to remind people of that too.
And according to our next card, it says hold your vision. It's a fixed moon.
The fixed moon.
So you want to hold your vision, release what you need to release. Hold on to your intentions for the new cycle.
Absolutely.
And let it shine.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think holding your vision is a good reminder to stay in that positive mindset. Absolutely. You know, we don't want to look at what's missing, but what we're dreaming for.
Right. I don't know why, but this is my favorite card.
You know, and we see it an awful lot in our readings too, Chris. This is the full moon in Gemini.
And it says the answers you need are coming. I don't know why I love this card. I don't know if it's
it's just really pretty.
It's the prettiness, the blue maybe that I'm attracted to. I don't know. But so release what you need to release. Have faith. Hold your vision. Because the universe hears you.
Yeah. And gosh, we have been hearing so much about intuition. The close of this year, I want to say almost all of November, and our own personal readings that we've been in tune with, as well as the readings that we've done for numerology and the moon cycles, because we've seen that full moon in Gemini. They're constantly reminding us to trust our intuitions. This is a time where energy and information is flowing to us so rapidly. Sometimes it becomes overwhelming. I know, you know, a month ago, I was overcome with taking in so much information. I couldn't get any clarity. So it's a good time for you to, you know, kind of let the universe know that you're open to receiving, and then just jot down everything that you
and
that is coming.
Release the fuzziness. Release the
that's a good way to put it.
You know, release the stuff that doesn't really resonate. You know, the white noise, so to speak. Kind of thing. I'm trying to think of the right term.
No, you're there.
And the last card,
that it's the ultimate overall energy.
Right?
Yeah.
And not to mention it matches my shirt, but whatever. So look at the bigger picture. This is the moon in Sagittarius. So you're doing all this work.
And, you know, look at the symbolism in there.
Right.
You know?
It's bow and arrow.
It's bow and arrow.
You know, that was one of my things I wanted to do once this whole pandemic falls away and Twitter's off into the universe, was to take archery lessons.
Well, you know, this is a great time to start something new. This moon in Cancer is saying, you know, it's a good time to just get out of your comfort zone. Meet new people, try something new. So you might want to start planning for that now.
Right?
Yeah.
Put the weapon in my hand?
Well, we can talk about that at a later date.
But look at the big picture. So, like I said, you're doing all this work.
Yeah.
And but keep the big picture of what you want, your vision.
Right.
You know, hold it. Hold your vision. See the big picture, because the universe has got you, and your answers are coming.
All right. So I think we have a lot of clarity already. Let's see where we're going with that. So the first card that we have is the waning moon. And that is reminding you to ask yourself, what is it that you need to release? It is time to move forward with as little resistance as possible. It is not a time to start new projects, but again, reevaluate, see where you are. It's also a great time to say you're sorry if you owe somebody an apology. Yasmin also says it's a good time to do energy work, like meditation or yoga specifically. Releasing emotional baggage is also very highly recommended right now. And your affirmation here, what she considers an attunement to the moon, is it's safe to let go and to move on. It's safe to let go and to move on. It's a great first step. It's a good card to pull in that first spread. And it just reminds me of a snowy, wintry day, and it's kind of where we see the holidays right now, interestingly enough. Yep. And it'll start to get quiet around the time of the full moon. So enjoy it.
Absolutely.
And then we look at the fixed moon, which reminds us to hold our vision, as Chrissy was talking about. You know, stay in your power, keeping the faith, those kinds of things. Again, Yasmin says it's reminding you to avoid stagnation. It could speak to someone needing to back down from a situation, not concede, but, you know, just kind of back down, back away, have some faith or patience as needed, she says. And also a personal or professional relationship can be enduring at this time. I don't know, you know, if that resonates with anybody, but that seems pretty specific. Your affirmation for this card is yes. Just say the word a lot and see how it feels. Yes. Great. Just say the word a lot and see how it feels. Her affirmations are brilliant. Fun. Again, she calls it attuned to the moon, something that you can chant, repeat. We often talk about those Post-its to put on your bathroom mirror or on your desk or somewhere where you'll see them regularly. And I do love that one.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. All right, and we look at the full moon in Gemini. Again, the answers that you need are coming to you, so don't be surprised by that. You know, she interjects here and reminds you that you need to laugh off situations sometimes and just move on. Job applications have good prospects right now. Don't be superficial. And again, something that could be, you know, resonating for somebody specific here is that somebody could be trying to flirt with you. Have you noticed this? So, you know, kind of open your eyes and reevaluate things. Are you not seeing what is clearly in front of you? The affirmation here is have an important conversation, but stay calm. Have an important conversation, but stay calm, because in that calm is probably when you're going to find all the answers that you need.
Yep.
All right, and big finish, we look at the bigger picture with the full moon in Sagittarius. It is a reminder to be confident without being overconfident. We're not talking ego writhing, but it also, you know, is speaking of finding a balance between speaking your mind and just saying too much. Okay, so be mindful of how confident you are, and you can win the day. Have you shown that you care? If not, now is also a good time for that. And this also could be a message for somebody specifically. It says the situation may come around because you've been distracted. So are you still looking at the bigger picture, or have you been distracted? And this is a reminder for you to do so. Your affirmation here is take time for a mini break or an adventure. Take time for a mini break or an adventure. Yeah, I think that speaks to what we could all use right about now, right?
Amen.
Right. Okay, so again, we think very, very highly of Yasmin, and we will certainly, I'll put the information in the description box below so you can check her out. There's so much to learn from her. You want to clarify a little bit?
Sure.
Okay, so we have the Wisdom of the Oracle from Colette Baron-Reid. She is one of my favorites. Her oracle decks are just absolutely gorgeous. I like Chrissy pick, and she chose the Wisdom of the Oracle today. That didn't pan out for me. I just tried to. Did you see that? It was like, no, don't want to shuffle in that direction.
That was a good attempt at a shuffle.
So Colette Baron-Reid's new deck is fantastic, and we haven't worked with it too much, but this is one of her older decks that Chrissy chose for today, and they're also, you know, just absolutely gorgeous artwork. With a ton of, you know, this card wants to come out, so we're just gonna leave it big. Ton of symbolism in them. They also have numbers, so we can work with that as well. I don't know why I was just asked to do that, but let's see what we got here. Do you see that blue one?
I do.
Should we just pull it? Does it want to go back in the deck? Okay. I don't know what that's meant for anybody in specific. These are a little bit more detailed.
Yes.
So we're going to take the most general information from the guidebook and see what we can come up with for everybody. See if we can get one. See if we can get one more. Usually this deck speaks to me very quickly. We're getting a lot of quiet cards today. Even yeah. All right. So the first one that brought itself out is Deep Knowing, followed by Milk and Honey, followed by Blessed. Now we're just going to read in the upright position. Her decks do have the ability to read in the reverse, but for this and all intents and purposes of this reading for the collective, we're going to read in the upright position. First card is number 43.
Deep Knowing.
Deep Knowing. Let's see if I can jump in and what do you think?
I think that goes with knowing. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Deep knowing is know and trust your gut, and know your intuition.
Yeah, that's exactly what she says.
Yep.
4 and 3 comes to a 7. To me, any message that comes with a 7 is always divinely.
Just so I can see if they can get the images on these cards because they're absolutely
just
stunning.
Gorgeous. And please check our social media. We'll share all these cards in.
You know what?
On our socials. Are you seeing something you didn't see before? Pretty great.
It just dawned on me. It as blatantly as it is on the card, it just hit me right now. The owl's standing on the moon.
Yes. Almost with a second moon behind it.
Yes. We're a planet of some sort.
Yeah. And literally, she says, this essential meaning for this card is intuition. Listen to what is within. Mm-hmm. It also speaks to empathy and hypersensitivity.
Remind me to tell you about the owl.
Okay. So it's Deep Knowing. Is there anything you want to share with our viewers?
I mean, I'll share it.
The owl?
I don't really care.
Is it personal or?
Not really.
Okay.
For those of you who know me like Michelle does, my dreams are very descriptive.
And heavily symbolic.
Yeah, and sometimes just off the charts bizarre. So I was telling her the other day about one of the symbols in one of my dreams. And there was a lot of birds in my dreams. This is the same dream that I was telling you about the other day. And there was an owl in this one. And in the dream, I was looking out a very tall, door window.
Okay.
And an owl floated. It didn't fly, which was very bizarre.
I'm sorry. I'm extremely parched.
Floated by the window, stopped, and looked at me.
Okay.
And then floated away. And I was like, that was a little odd. I was like, but I was just funny that the owl came out.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that.
No, we'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that later. But yes, that was just why it came out to me.
So the second card in the next position, which is usually our action position, is Milk and Honey. It is the number 51, which gives you a 6. Really, really pretty representation of milk and honey. There's a rainbow in there.
My favorite part.
Beautiful picnic blue and white check.
I'm going to bring this card up close to the camera so that hopefully you guys can see. My favorite image of this card is this elephant playing in a bowl of milk and honey. And he's just very playful. Yeah. So I get with this card, play.
I think so. I think it is important.
Guys, it's just adorable.
Tilt the top a little bit. We'll get rid of that light. There you go.
It's just like this elephant is having the time of his life in this milk and honey. So I get with this card, play and enjoy the sweetness of your life.
But we're talking about from the number 6 in its reduction, which is love in its purest form. So just pick something from the heart. Yeah. Don't just play just to play. Do something that you love. Yes. Do something that speaks to your heart.
That's sweet to you.
Yes, something that is sweet to you. I love that. So the essential meaning here is, the taste of prosperity. There are opportunities born in authenticity. Trust that your needs will be met. It is as simple as that. So to me, I'm hearing lighten up. Lighten up and be reminded that, life doesn't have to be so serious.
Absolutely.
It has a sweeter side, you know.
Love that blush.
And here we go again. It said, not only hold your vision, but we see that this full moon in Gemini, the answers are coming to you. So just lighten up and let be, you know. Allow for the magic to happen. And this card is one of my absolute favorites in the deck, although I feel like I say that almost every card I pull from this deck, because again, they're just beautiful, and the symbolism is very heavy, but they're so brightening to the spirit. There is no negative vibe in here at all.
No.
This is the number 22, and it's blessed. Look at the imagery in that card. Could you just, she's so very
content.
Talented.
This little fairy in this card is just content. She's happy.
And for whatever reason, it doesn't want to show itself in the guidebook. But blessed speaks to something wonderful that is unearned and unexpected. It's just coming to you. We talked about, release and letting be, letting it come, because
the answers are coming.
The answers are coming. It's on its way. She also says here, grace that is in an unforeseen gift from spirit. Again, that spirit can be interpreted to God, nature, universe, your higher self, your greater good. So something wonderful that is unearned or unexpected, and grace that is unforeseen as a gift from spirit. So again, just let go and let be, because the beauty and the gifts that are coming in the end of this cycle right now.
Oh, you can't see what I'm
I know.
Not on this side, Chris, this side. If you see, guys, there's like all these little stars floating all around her. These are your wishes.
Yes.
Okay, so they're coming.
Absolutely, they're coming.
The wishes you're putting out there are coming back to you.
Yeah, I think it's very important to acknowledge that. But look at the balance here when you want to talk about wishes. Bring up that. Look. Okay, your wishes right here. Let go and let be, because they are coming. And they're divinely blessed.
Yep.
They're already meant for you, is what I'm getting.
Yep, absolutely.
And you ultimately know deep within, in your soul's and heart's desire, what that is. So don't lose sight of your vision, guys. Hold on to that and let go, in the sense that what is meant for you is already on its way.
Release.
Absolutely. Well, I think that was great. I mean, I don't find that there's any more need for clarity. How do you feel about that?
I feel fantastic about it.
I love Colette Baron-Reid. Thank you so much to Yasmin and Colette for giving this
these amazing
opportunity.
decks.
Yeah, the message today has been just very easy.
Yeah. They flew.
Very, very easy. It flowed right through us. So we hope that some of this resonated for you. If it did, claim it as your own and work with those energies. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or some feedback for us, leave it in the comment section below. We will be sure to leave the description box chock full of information about Yasmin and Colette Baron-Reid, as well as the decks that we're specifically using today. We thank you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe.
Yes.
Click that bell so you're notified every time we release a new video. Like this video if you liked it. Share it if you'd like. And know that the universe has great things coming for you guys at the end of this year.
Yes.
So
we're going to go out with a bang.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Put that star in your heart and let the spirit guide you. Until next time, we'll see you again real soon.
Bye.
Take care.